Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all doing well. So basically I couldn't decide what kind of video to do, and I've just been in a little bit of a colouring slump. I feel like I'm going so slow with my colouring, and particularly because it's the holidays I wanted to get so much done, so I thought I'd just come on here and just sort of vent my feelings out, I suppose, and make it a little bit of a colour and chat, and then work on a WIP in Whimsical houses. So yeah, so if you'd like to join me, I would really appreciate it. So yeah, let's get started. So I just started this page yesterday evening in Whimsical Houses by Creative Haven. It's by Angela Porter. I don't think I've coloured in this book, so I started and managed to get this much done. I'm not massively pleased with it, but so far what I've done is, let me remember now, so I did a Inktense background, yeah, that was it, an Inktense pencil background with some various blues, and then I used this Ohuhu blender pen to blend activate or dissolve the pigment, and then on top I used some pencil. I did start with Prismacolor, but it was looking too grainy, and so I used my polys to just shade parts on top, and then got a little bit of mess there, and yeah, I just used some polychromos on top, and that's it really. And then here I've just used pencil. I think I used Artex and some polys or anything, and then I can't remember, to be honest, but I think it was some, actually I think it was Prismas. So I think I used Prismas for years, not polys. See, I can't even speak because I haven't made a video for absolutely ages. And then here I used some alcohol marker. I think it was the Ohuhu, as you can tell. And then I used some polys on top for shading, which isn't a technique I use that often, but I don't know. Let's get started anyway. So I've just started to add a bit more shading to these roof tiles, I guess they are. But yeah, I feel like I've not got much motivation at the moment. I suppose we all go through it at some point or another, but my motivation for making videos, my motivation for colouring has reduced. I feel like it takes me so long to colour these days, and I think part of the reason is because I'm so fussy, and that's not really a good thing, to be too fussy. I wish I was a bit more like, I don't know, a bit more, I wish I was feeling more inspired with my colouring and just like not too fussy and critical, and just being a bit more loose with it, I guess. So that's how I'm feeling in terms of colouring, and I had such ambition at the start of the school holidays that I'm going to do so much, and I picked out like a ton of books, like a crazy amount of books to colour in. I'm using the Artex, by the way, at the moment. And yeah, I think I've only done, let me check, how many pages have I done? It's just ridiculous how little I've done. And they are big pages. I've only done 4, and I'm like, how did I just manage to do 4? Like, I should have done, by now, I should have done about double that. I would have said 8. But especially because I'm not even working at the moment, but I've got lots of other jobs to do as well, like sorting out the house. We're still clearing out the old house, Hopefully that'll be off our hands very, very soon. And so that's been extra work to do, and then there's been appointments to go to and lots of other stuff that needs doing, I guess, which has taken up time. And it doesn't help that I feel like I've slowed, I feel like I'm really slow at doing things. So you know when there's a task to do, I feel like I take ages, and I think I didn't used to take ages before. I used to be faster. So that doesn't help. I did use some Castle Art metallic pencils as well for this bit here, and it's looking quite grainy, which isn't great. I think I used this Harvest Gold, which is a lovely colour. And then I just used the Derwent Blender pencil. You can use the actual pen, but I just decided to use this. That's better. I don't particularly like the grainy look. And yeah, I highly recommend Derwent Blender pencil. Is one of my favourites. So this is like a, I don't really do WIP videos, but like I said, I don't seem to have the motivation at the moment to make videos, and I thought I haven't got no other video lined up to release, so I thought I'll just do one of these, and hopefully some of you will be interested. Right, so my next job, what I'm thinking is, I don't know, everyone else's colouring looks so much better than mine. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. And I'm not just saying it, guys. I feel like this isn't just good enough, and I think that's partly that negative voice, you know, in your head that you get sometimes, which says, oh no, that's rubbish, it's not looking good. But then I also tell myself, it's like an internal battle, and then I tell myself, well, it's not finished yet. And you know, most people agree with the fact that your pictures go through a stage where, you know, it's not looking as good as it is going to look at the end. So just be patient. And I take absolutely ages. I'm like, is that done now, or is it not done? Right, so I think the next bit I was going to do is this. I'm going to use these pens, so let's just bring it out a little bit. So basically I have these were from B&M, so they're mixed colour markers, and you can use them a bit like chameleon markers and do tip to tip blending. So I was thinking maybe I could use them, you know, for the leaves. And then for this house, the rest of it I was thinking of using acrylic markers, gel pens, fine liners and things like that, which will make it quicker as well. So that would be good. So let's try this out on here. So let's try out maybe a red and a brown. So yeah, if you're in the UK and you've got a B&M near you, check these markers out. So I'm going to put the brown one under and the red one, no, actually I'm going to do it the other way, because I want the brown colour first at the tip, when I first put the pen down. So there. Alright, that's not long enough, is it? So let's, right, that might be a bit better. Yeah, you got a little bit of the tip, but still not. I think I need to keep it on a bit longer. Right, how's that? Oh yes, that's better. So I'm going to use a variety of these colours for the leaves around. Now my aim for this page is obviously to use lots of different mediums. because that's what I like to do. Right, and if I don't like this, which I'm not too keen on it right now, I don't think it looks that good, but yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. And I thought I'll just do 2 at the same time. You know what? It would be better if this had a little bit of orange in it as well. So let's put a little bit of orange on there. Right, and let's put that here at the tip. There we go. It's not too bad. Right, so I'm going to do a bit more. I think I'm going to make it like multicoloured. So yeah, I need to be a little less serious, I think, because I think I'm too serious at times with my colouring. And you know what, this is a hobby, just to chill out, but I feel like I have the pressure of being a YouTube channel. And if there's other creators out there, do you feel the same sometimes, where you feel like I have to get a certain number of pages done a month because I need a completed pages video? And if you don't, you're like, oh, well, you know, you feel a bit let down. And it's easy to say you shouldn't feel like that, but the fact is, you do. So yeah, this is the sort of, right, we're gonna go, yeah, that again. So yeah, how are you guys doing? What are you colouring at the moment? Because this is like a bit of a mixture video where I'm just chatting to you guys, I guess, showing you a WIP I'm working on, and then also just doing a general chat, I guess. So yeah, I did buy a lot of stuff in July for colouring, and then in August I bought a few things, but not too much. I sort of gave it a little bit of a rest because I thought I've just bought too much stuff lately and I need to calm down and use some of the stuff, really. Just blend that out a little bit. So you know what, I quite like it. I quite like this, how it's coming out. I mean the leaves, that is, not the whole page. Knowing me, I still have something to complain about later, which I don't particularly like. I mean, sometimes I think I could have done all these leaves in pencil, but it would just take me ages, and I do want to get round to more books. So sometimes the mediums I choose for a page depend on like how quickly I want to do it. So I think the idea is I'm not going to use these colours for the entire leaves of the tree. And I'm going to sort of make the colour blends lighter as I go up. What time are we on? Okay. I won't bore you for too long, guys. But yeah, I'm going to vary it up. That's why I've got these shades of other shades of colours that are lighter. So I've got orange, light oranges and yellows, because I want to use those mixed blends as well. But yeah, I think a page looks nice, you know, even even when you use a variety of mediums, it's just a different style of colouring, isn't it? So I've got two other WIPs, is it? Yeah, two other WIPs. One in the Japanese polar bear book, and then I've got another one in Rooms of Wonder. So, oh, that didn't work too well, did it? Nope, that's not giving me a good blend. Maybe I've done it the wrong way around. See, this is what I mean about concentrating. I think I did it, might have done it the wrong way around. Right, maybe it'll work now that I've wiped some excess off. A little bit of orange there, but not quite. Don't know quite what happened there, so let's have another go. Right, that's better. It's a bit of a trial and error, and you can't always predict, well, you can't predict with accuracy how much, you know, how long the blend will last, basically, or the colour change. So, but yeah, I wanted to try these out as well on camera with you guys. I thought you could only do this with alcohol markers, but I think someone commented to say they try it with, they do it with water-based markers as well, and then they get good results. So I did try it, and yeah, it does work with water-based markers too. So that's, oops, it is, yeah, I was supposed to start from the bottom. Oh well. But the good thing about leaves is that they're all quite different, so it doesn't really matter how you do it. So I also want to colour in Rita Berman's Africa colouring book. I'm thinking of doing the map page, but again, I keep worrying about, which I shouldn't because that's just silly. I keep thinking, right, we want it that way, don't we? Right, I keep thinking it's going to take ages, will I get it finished? But it doesn't matter if I don't get it finished, I can just continue it. I think sometimes, well, I do anyway, but sometimes certain people, like myself I'm talking about here, you put restrictions on yourself and you actually don't need to. You should just go with the flow, and that's what I need to tell myself. Right, so that's that. Now, what else? I think I'm going to try other blends, like for example, we've got orange and we've got this light, like a dark yellow, I suppose. So I think I'm going to use the dark one on the, like that, and then basically do that here. So the base, I mean, I have got the chameleon markers as well, and I do quite like them. But I thought I'd try these out because I just bought these and haven't really used them. I don't know, is that going lighter? So they look quite, I can't really tell with the blend here. I think I need a more obvious colour change. So for example, I might put this together with a red. So let's try the red and this orange. I think that'll be better. So I'm just putting the lighter colour at the bottom because I want the base to be darker. Now this should give me a more obvious transition. So yeah, we've been to the lakes. We spent a week there at Ambleside. And yeah, it was lovely, but like the weather, it's got its own climate, I think, over there. So you do get a lot of rain. We did have a couple of days that were quite nice and sunny, but yeah, it was raining, but it was nice because it was still, you know, we had a lovely view from the apartment, so couldn't really complain. And I had some time colouring, although, like I said, I'm such a slow colourist. I think the ingredient to a picture, I'm gonna only be on for another few minutes, I think. But yeah, I think the ingredients for the pictures that look so amazing is that it takes time, and yeah, with pencil colouring you get such gorgeous results, but it just takes such a long time. Not to say that non-pencil colourings aren't pretty as well, because they are, but it's just a different look, I guess. But I think the secret to the best pages is time, a lot of shading, and a lot of, the more time you spend on a page, I think the better it looks. Sometimes I have to pull myself away as well to say that, look, you've done enough now, call it finished. And I also think that using different mediums on a page does make it go to the next level. And if you look, the best like pictures seem to have a lot of colours, shades, as in a lot of shading and a lot of work that's gone into it. Right, so I hope you can see how it's coming along. I think that's all right. Now I'm thinking these bits that I've gone over that bled into, I will be using, I think, markers partly for them as well. So I might be using either gel pen or fine liner or acrylic marker probably. So yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, I hope I get out of this slump. So it is a little bit of a slump. I never expected to be in a colouring slump. But yeah, it's not about how many pages you do. I keep telling myself all of this. It's about enjoying the process, and then the finished page is like a bonus. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I sort of have got my own advice, as you can tell from how I'm speaking. I know that this is like a phase and that I should just relax and just chill out. I know it's a first world problem as well. But yeah, I just need to do what I want, really, just what I feel like. But I have to say, you do feel a little bit of pressure when you are a YouTuber. You do feel like well, I feel like anyway, that I have to produce a certain amount of pages and I need to get a certain amount done. And it needs to be of a good enough quality, and if it's not, then, you know, I feel like I've let myself down and others, which I know you guys say that you shouldn't think like that. But sometimes it's difficult not to. So yeah, that's it. What do you think? Do you think that's all right? Because I'm just going to do these down here, and then I will stop the video, stop the video. It's enough of me moaning on camera, I think. So do let me know what you are working on as well, guys, and if you've got any advice, that would be welcome. There we go, that's it. Right, now I don't know, but I might do pencil shading on top of this as well, but I do intend to use some lighter colours on these leaves, so we're going to go all the way up to like orangey yellows, I think. Right, so thank you so much if you stayed until the end, or even if you watched the video. I do appreciate it. If you did like this video, hit the like button please, and until next time guys, take care, happy colouring, bye.